Thank you, Ranking Member Larson. The chair now recognizes Mr. Nels for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Listen, we all understand that pilots undergo frequent and higher levels of testing most any other high-stakes profession. Pilots who turn the age of 40 are required medical evaluations every 6 months, an EKG every 12 months, and performance tests every 9 months, recurrent training and qualification programs approved by the FAA, and regular flight test performance evaluations. Pilots over the age of 60 also undergo frequent simular assessments to verify their continued competence and flight skills. These assessments provide an evidence-based measure of a pilot's decision-making, reaction time, communication, and overall performance. And there is no better measure of the competencies required for safe and effective flight than simulator assessments, regardless of age. In 2007, the FAA changed the age of pilots on large carriers from age 60 to 65. Back then, ALPA was against raising the age. They fought against it aggressively. Once it was passed into law and the age was raised to 65, ALPA reversed course and supported the decision to raise the age. Mr. Ambrosi, are you familiar with the name Captain John Prater?
Yes, sir, former ALPA.
Okay. Mr. Prater was ALPA's president back in 2007 when the age limit was raised to 65. In a speech in 2010, Mr. Prater praised the decision to raise the age and said it has helped with the pilot shortage. Mr. Ambrosi, are you familiar with his speech?
I am not.
Okay. It is my understanding his speech was on ALPA's website last year, and now it can no longer be found. Mr. Chairman, I would like to ask unanimous consent to have Mr. Prater's speech entered into the official record.
Without objection, so ordered.
For all my colleagues here today, I need to clarify one thing. The aviation industry, and we know it, is the safest in history, in aviation history today. And I think it's the remarkable work done by the FAA as well as the airline carriers. But understand this, regional carriers support raising the age from 65 to 67. Mr. Ambrosi, a Part 125 carrier can haul 20 passengers. A Part 135 carrier can haul 30 passengers. And some of these aircraft operated by the 125s and the 135 carriers can be as large as a 737, a 747, hell, even a 787. Is that correct?
It's my understanding.
Yeah, that is correct. Do you believe the 125 and 135 carriers are operating safely, yes or no?
Sir, I don't represent those airlines.
Folks, these carriers can hire pilots to fly past the age up to 70 years old. Do you think it's fair, and nobody in this room, do you think it's fair that the millionaires and the billionaires in this country are allowed to fly net jets and all these big private airlines? They got net jets, they're flying, having their good time on their private jets, right? And they get the most experienced pilots to fly, while average Americans don't. Average Americans don't. Net jets in them, they're stealing these pilots from the Part 121s. They're stealing their pilots at the age of 65 because you can't fly anymore for the Part 131s. You can't fly for United and American once you turn 65. Net jets and all these private carriers, they just love it because they're just taking them. They got a guy with 25,000 hours in the cockpit. They love it. A sports team, folks, a sports team can fly a Part 125 and a 135. Like a basketball team. Boston may have to fly to Atlanta, the basketball team. Cleveland's going to fly to New York. The playoffs are going on. These teams are worth billions of dollars, and yet they are confident that the guy in the cockpit could be up to 70 years old, even higher. The wealthy elites out of Hollywood flying these private jets, they can have a guy get in that cockpit, and he could be 70 years old, but yet we're telling the major airliners, when you turn 65, you're out of here. Are Part 125 and 135 pilots less safe than the Part 121 pilots? Mr. Ambrosi, yes or no?
Sir.
Just a yes or no. Are they are they less safe than the 121 pilots? And do you have data that would support it, yes or no?
They operate in a different world.
Folks, this is my point. Large airliners are forced to retire at the age of 65 because of an arbitrary rule passed by Congress. The pilot age was put into place in 1959, 2007. They overwhelmingly raised the age and the limit to 65. I tell you what, I asked the committee to support my bill, let experienced pilots fly, raising the age from 65 to 67. I highlighted the health and physical fitness requirements. They're the same. Let's show support for the regional airliners by raising the age 65 to 67. The regional airliners are asking for our help, and it's the right thing to do. Miss Black, I will fight like hell to get this common sense approach and increase the age 65 to 67 in the FAA reauthorization. I yield back.
Thank you, Mr.